Hiya, just me. I thought I'd do a video because, well, one, I haven't done one in ages. And I look at a lot of stuff on Patreon. We do a Q&A every couple of weeks. And in that question and answer, people come with lots of questions. And I remote view things. So situations, people get an idea of what's going on. About, I don't know if it was a month ago or so, a lovely lady asked a question about the royal family. So at that time, I think Charles had just been diagnosed with cancer. Kate hadn't been seen, operation, abdominal surgery that they were saying. And but what was that going on, or was there other things? So I went and had a look. And what I saw is that I saw Charles and Camilla and Kate. There was other people, other royal family members there, and they were being investigated by a team. And it wasn't police and it wasn't UK. It felt very American. But they were being investigated, or they had proof that the royal family were supporting the Epstein Island, which involved child trafficking. And it's not this thing with Andrew visiting the island, or many celebrities visiting the island, goes much deeper, because it seems that the actual royals were financing the island and financing the trafficking of children, which puts a completely different spin on it. What was, because Charles was the head of the royal family and they had documentation that money was, the business of the royal family was supporting this, then Charles was escorted off, like he was arrested. So yeah, I just seen him being put in handcuffs, which was really odd. So I saw that. I then saw a reaction from Kate, because Kate was going through basically mental health issues. The royal family and the people that enter into the royal family and go through a mind control programming, an MK Ultra. I have seen the aware of this, but she has gone through an MK Ultra. So as a child, what they do is they traumatize you so much that it creates different realities within the right side of your mind. Our minds are compartmentalized anyway, but it's a way of getting it in. It traumatized the masculine side of the brain, and this also represses the left side of the brain, so there's more of a bigger connections between the left and the right, and therefore programming and controlling that person from outside in is far more easier. It's also a way of what I saw about this programming, and it goes back into the Nazis, and the Holocaust was basically experiments to find out what would traumatize a person the most but keep them alive, so that entities, as in reptilians, could take over those people. And it goes very deep and very messy, and it's not pleasant. But I saw that basically Kate went into a type of mental health, not bad, it was more remembering things about what happened to her when she was a child, but it was triggered to the fact that the royal family had been linked to child trafficking, and that trigger then triggered her memories. Obviously they deemed her as crazy. I saw her then in hospital being placed on medication, and every time she came out of the medication she would start talking again, and then they would put her unconscious again, and because she wasn't saying the right things. So I then saw that the cancer that was being projected outwardly, that Charles has cancer, was a false thing. They need time, because the royal family has been in demise for a very long time, if you see my videos, but this is basically the final the final thing, that you're going to see the complete dismantle of the royal family. And what's happened is that they've closed shop, so they're not talking to the press. Now, how to keep the press sweet? They would liaise with the press and treat them and give them money and take them on holidays, and they would basically smooth the press, but they have shut down that. Therefore, the press are turning on them, and if they turn on the royal family, they kept them smooth to also protect the UK government. And when I look at the UK government, it's in disarray. It has been for a long time, but now everybody, it's like no one's there. Everybody's left or leaving, because the press are also going to turn on them, because they were protected by the royal family, with all the royal families licking arse to the press, but they're not doing that anymore. When I was looking at Kate in hospital, I saw William visiting, and not really knowing what to do. I kind of got the feeling that there was a possibility that they were going to kill her, that they were going to take her out, that they would have to take her out because she was waking up out of a type of mind control that wouldn't be conducive to her being a member of the royal family anymore. And it was dangerous for them for her being alive. So the hospital that she was at, it wasn't like an NHS hospital, because what I noticed is the nurse that was administrating drugs had a symbol on it, a symbol on their dress, and it was like a Mason symbol. So I don't feel Kate is still there. I don't see her at the palace. They released a picture the other day that had been doctored, because she's not there. She's in hospital. So that's what I have learnt. We did a Q&A last night. Someone asked a question about Facebook, and Facebook went down for about an hour. And as I looked in, I saw that it was a cyber attack, and it was a cyber attack from Russia. And the reason they attacked Facebook is because Facebook is a CI operative, and it's a way of controlling and manipulating what people are thinking about and how people view things, and controlling a perspective. They do let truth in, and some truth in that because they need to keep people intrigued. But at the same time, it's a way of mind controlling a huge mass of people into thinking a certain way. Russia wants all the truth out of what's taking place, and therefore attacking Facebook or the aka CIA is a way of getting people to look elsewhere out of the... and when I was looking, it felt like more attacks would take place, so it wouldn't be the first attack. I think that's it. But people do ask a lot of questions on the Q&A. We are welcome to join, and welcome to join my Patreon if you wish. I rarely update YouTube anymore, and I need to, but I get so busy. But if you do want to join Patreon, you can come to a Q&A and I can remote view. We do all lovely stuff as well. This is kind of like the dark reality, and the dark reality is falling down. Nothing can stand. Everything's falling apart. Anything that's based in control, manipulation, deception, abuse is going to fall. So, and light penetrates all those areas, and truth comes out, and that's been happening for years and years, decades. But obviously, we're at the real final stages of what's taking place. And then we go on to the lovely stuff. So I do see two realities at the present, and that where humanity is going is a really beautiful place, but had to get rid of all the crap, all the awful stuff that's been taking place, all the horrible energies. These energies have been penetrated into our reality from actually beings outside of this reality, and they took over people, and it's a really crazy reality. But yeah, I do talk about it a lot on the Q&As. But okay, well, thanks for listening. You take care, and I may see you soon. Okay, lots of love. Bye.